Hey guys, Ganondorf160 here with another online commentary battle for Empire Total War. This is a Russian versus Britain battle. So let's take a little look at our armies before we fight here. I got a 4-inch mortar battery on my left flank with the Russian named cavalry, a regiment of horse, a Kazakhs cavalry, 7 units of line infantry and 5 of light infantry, general's bodyguard in the middle to for support of each flank, whatever flank needs support. A regiment of horse on my right flank with 2 12-pounder foot artilleries. My opponent, Bill Boy, in command of the British, has 2 Haitian line infantries on his right, 7 line infantries and 6 light infantries. He has 1 dragoons, and the rest are regiment of horse and a general's bodyguard. And so pretty much I'm going to keep this on the fast speed to capture it all. I was a minute over last recording, and I had slowed it down in one point. So my artillery is set to explosive shells, taking them out pretty good. He rushes his cavalry in here to the forest. Seeing him rush his cavalry in, I noticed I was outnumbered, so I brought my general's bodyguard and my line infantry over to fire into him. And actually one of my line infantry I used to charge in right about now, maybe. And this other line infantry for support now that I had shifted my units over a bit. He starts, because I covered all this ground from over here, up here, I was done moving my army. So, I sat here waiting for him to get in line. And with that, he tried getting in line and lost a few units getting in range of my units. I was just rearranging my line infantries and everything, and my light infantries to get the best opportunity I could. He ended the battle over here, the cavalry battle that I believe to be the turning point of this battle. He loses his general, and my line infantry by now has charged in. And noticing the battle still not going as planned, I brought my line infantry over here to fire in. Got to take some casualties in war. To win battles. He brings his line infantries over, and they're taking heavy casualties from my guys. His Haitian line infantry, which are his elite troops, he gets in columns, and I don't know why he got in columns, but he then maybe to reduce numbers of how many he would lose. But he then puts them in line. His units are routing all his light infantries for the most part. Notice this battle over here still isn't going as planned, so I get my last regiment of horse cavalry, and you can see them jumping over the fences to support the cavalry battle over here. And as I said before, I honestly believe this is what turned the battle, because he ends up losing all his cavalry, and all he's left with is his line infantry, while my artillery and such is blasting him pretty good. So he starts to rush his guys in here, possibly to take out my artillery. You can see my light infantry is now routing. I win the battle over here, so I bring my cavalry up, and I bring my line infantry back this way. You can see the guys here. Watch the flag guy. I'll even slow this down. If you watch the flag guy right here, hops over the fence. I think this is pretty sweet. Hops over the fence, and then takes a bullet to the back of the head by this guy. I thought that was pretty awesome. I'll speed it back up. Gets my cavalry up here. He notices I'm probably going to charge, so he puts his units in a square. I don't charge for that reason. and he brings his Haitians, both his Haitians line infantries, to fight my line infantries, but the chevron is, I believe, why I won. So they start chasing them down. I fix bayonets and charge in with my line infantry instead of taking my cavalry on a suicide mission, pretty much. I notice his two line infantries over here. One line infantry, one light infantry, going probably for my mortars. But seeing my cavalry come, he comes back, forms a square. I notice this. Then switch to attack his other group, which he manages to get spikes up, and you can see the first horse dies. And then the last two are beat down. The other two are beat down. So I decide to wrap around his spikes to attack him from the side. His line infantry had been getting up here to close combat, and after warding off his two with the flag guy who got shot in the back of the head, moved them over to support them. Cavalry battle here doesn't go very well. They start routing. The other ones start routing. His line infantry routes one of my line infantries right up here. And you can see my line infantry still chasing down his Haitians, which I didn't notice. At this point, I had charged my regiment of horse to support my line infantry, and charged my general's bodyguard, who immediately dies. My general. You can see that my horses' cavalry have failed in their charge, so I line my line infantry up to fire into his guys. You can see them charging at my guys. They immediately go away before they get the charge in. All the fire they're taking. Now they're taking it in the back. So pretty much this is the last bit of the battle. And I really like this map because of the awesome fences. And you can see all the guys hopping over the fences. Kind of like in The Patriot, or maybe it's one of the Civil War movies. But I like how they hop over. So this is the final charge here. We both fix bayonets and run into each other pretty much. And you can see the flags flying, the colors flying. After that, noticed all that his units had routed. I brought my other units in here, and for the final charge, I'll slow this down. Pinch him in the back, and that routes him, and so the battle was mine. Billboy, good battle to him. I deployed 932, lost 530, killed 809. Billboy deployed 1,106, lost 900, and killed 489. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and there'll be more to come.